All right.
Dude, maybe I'll sit in this one. You want me to sit in this one or this one?
Whichever works for you, sir. We'll just, oh, look at that. Camera's right on us. All right, so we're just getting kind of settled in here. But welcome to today's game. This is the Triple Crown, what is it? The Spring Championships number 5.
Yeah.
Right? Is there a number 6?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this was it.
This one's it. So today's matchup is the Arizona Warriors D. Marini as the number 1 seed. They got through pool play against Club Allstar. They just won their game against X Factor Elite. And Freddie, we're about to get started with the action. Welcome, everybody. I'm being joined by Coach Freddie Sanchez.
Yes. I never thought I'd find myself on this end. I don't know how I let you guys talk me into this, but it's happening.
It is.
In all seriousness, if you can't get excited for this, this is a beautiful day for baseball.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited to see both teams give it their best.
Yeah. So guys, we are out here at Indian School Park, and this is in Scottsdale, Arizona. And as Freddie was just mentioning, beautiful weather today, 68 degrees at game time. We're gonna fix that first base camera over there. Thank you, Coach Michael Yank. So again, we are out here, beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona, about to get ready and started with the action. On the hill for the Arizona Warriors is number 27, Andrew Hover. Behind the dish, we have number 11, Hector Villanueva.
Yeah, I guess Andrew's last couple outings, he's pitched pretty well. So we'll see what he's got today.
Coach giving him the go-ahead here, right?
Wow, this is a beautiful facility.
Well, we'll talk about that. I know you have some experience being out here in this facility.
Spent many a days out here. Hadn't been back in a while.
We're about to get ready. Started with Hover delivering the first pitch.
Oh.
That one actually kind of looked like it caught him, didn't it?
I thought it did for a second.
Yeah, this is number 8, the starting shortstop, Brock Sell. Looks like Club All-Star is going to be going with 10 guys today. I assume they might have a couple of subs. We will see.
Up and away, 2-0.
Yeah, so Hover going with 2 fastballs, 1 down and in, 1 up and away. It'll take a minute, I'm sure, for him to get comfortable. And high and outside again. Count now 3-0 to Sell. It's an exciting day for baseball. This is the baseball season out here in Arizona. There's one in there, 3-1.
The outside corner.
We're gonna zoom in there. Oh.
Yeah, you mentioned baseball. There's been games going on all week.
Yeah.
All week, last couple weekends. It's perfect weather. Teams coming from everywhere. A lot of fun.
One high and outside, and Sell draws the leadoff walk.
Did his job as the leadoff guy. Patient, saw some pitches, and
Yeah.
what you want to do as a leadoff guy is see as many pitches as you can for the guys behind you.
Gives everybody a chance to see kind of what the pitcher has, right?
Yes.
And you got to make sure you can get his nerves out, the pitcher, so you kind of put him a little bit of pressure there too.
That's the ball. He didn't come set.
All right, well, Hover in a little bit of trouble here. He's now got a runner in scoring position. Game time, I believe, was about 10:20 a.m., just a few minutes behind the scheduled start time. One high and inside.
A little up right there.
Yeah.
Runner's going.
Runner's going. pitch was a ball. It's now 2-0.
So that one, he stole that off the pitcher right there. Hector had no chance.
Yeah, he saw the leg kick, right?
Saw
He
the
just
leg kick and kind of just going one look and going,
All right, so again, this is Sports Stream Arizona. We're coming to you live. We're out here at Triple Crown Spring Championships number 5. This is the 14U division. And Freddie, I think, how many teams were in this division? Do you remember? I want to say that there were 16.
I think 16. I think there's 4 in every
Four in every pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the, as Triple Crown calls it, this is D1, which is the more majors level division. And Club Allstar, as I just mentioned, won their game against X Factor Elite to make it here against the Warriors.
Good pitch. Ran in a little bit on him. Good swing right there. Just missed it.
Again, I'm being joined here with Coach Freddie Sanchez, former Major League Baseball player with the San Francisco Giants. We're going to talk about that a little bit throughout the broadcast. And it looks like we got time.
Very smart on Holder's part to go ahead and throw that pitch.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll see some injuries, things happen when the hitter steps out and might tweak a little something here or there. And that was, you kind of want to, you teach the kids to just go ahead and finish their swing,
delivery.
finish their motion. So you don't hurt anything.
So 2-1 count. That one runs inside. And that'll bring the first runner across on the pass ball by Villanueva. That ball had some movement to it.
I was just going to say, that ball had a lot of movement.
All right, well, something was it? What was that? Was it the yelling?
I don't know what was going on.
Apparently, our home plate umpire didn't like what he was hearing. So 2-2 count.
Good pitch, another pitch with a lot of movement right there. So Holder's ball is moving a lot. This lineup. This roster isn't complete. Thank you.
And having a hard time reading the scorecard here. Brody. I'll try to get a better copy.
I don't want to do anybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anybody's name wrong.
Why? They're encouraging their teammates. Why?
Oh, he's calling it
Bench jockeying. That's what I heard, yeah.
What is a bench jockey? They don't even know what a bench jockey is.
So, Freddie, one of the things I've noticed throughout this last season, and this might be new for some of these younger teams, is you have, guys with a lot of experience umpiring, right? So, he's using terminology here that some of these kids have probably never heard because, this guy might have minor league experience.
Right,
he might have
right.
even big league experience.
Right.
But with COVID and all the shutdowns and stuff, you're getting a lot of these guys coming down trying to get some work in.
I'll be honest with you, I've been around the game for a long time. I have not heard the term bench jockeying, but like you said, these umpires could have a lot of experience. Great pitch right there.
Yeah.
Man, his ball's moving today. So when you get that much movement, sometimes you can have trouble
It can get you in
locating.
trouble, yeah.
That was a great pitch right there, though.
Freddie, I see you in the maroon and gold today.
Yes.
Is that the Cardinal,
yes.
not maroon? Sorry.
Yes.
There's a maroon and gold here in Arizona that.
Yes, I figured
Cardinal.
I would throw some, so I grew up in LA and grew up a Trojans fan, and with March Madness, I like to get, get into the spirit and put my team colors on. So I'm a diehard Trojans fan, and they won yesterday. So
They did. Nice.
we'll see. It'd be nice for them to go pretty far in the tournament. But I love March Madness. Blowing away right there.
I think that's is it 2-0 is the count?
I believe it's 2-0.
2-0.
And are you a Sun Devils fan, Brandon, or do you have a team that you're going for?
No team in the fight.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't had a chance to catch any college basketball this year. And I'm an Arizona native. I went in there for a strike, but don't really have too much of a loyalty any one way. So 2-1 count. Oh man, another last name I can't read. I'll try to see if we can get a printed copy of.
I can see.
Oh, the last name on
the jersey, but I still don't want to do anybody any injustice by saying
That's the thing, right?
Saying the wrong name. Oh, that pitch ran in on him.
And that'll be brought down by the third baseman, Brady Mitchell.
His ball's definitely moving today.
All right, so Hover gives up one on the walk. Those things come to bite you, right? Especially the leadoff guy.
Oh, yeah. Leadoff walks hurt you all the time.
He balked him over to second base, and then he advanced on a pitch and then came home on the pass ball. So that's how the first run got across for Club Allstar. Hover settled down a little bit, got the next 2 outs. And now we've got McKee. So let's see, so F5 here. So McKee's the number 4 hole hitter for Club Allstar. That one right up the middle. Should be playable. It is, and I gotta fix that camera over there because you cannot see that play, but
nice play by Caleb.
Yeah, good play.
Came across, didn't force too hard of a throw. Sometimes infielders feel like they don't have enough time, and you realize he had plenty of time and was able to get over there. Nice scoop by Penny over there.
All right, so again, this is Sports Stream Arizona. We're coming to you live out here at Triple Crown, and we will be right back with a break in the action. All right, welcome back. So we got number 00. I'm just gonna go with that.
Yes.
I can see 00. Is that? No, it's not the leadoff. It's not Sell. We'll try to see if we can get somebody to help us over here.
Let's say Miles.
Oh, you know what? I believe I heard Mom over here. What's the last name of the pitcher?
Brand.
Brand?
Yeah.
First name?
Miles.
Miles Brand? Thank you. Miles Brand. Miles Brand is the starting pitcher for Club Allstar. He's in the 6th hole. And so leading off for the Arizona Warriors will be number 27, the pitcher, Andrew Hover. Freddie, you've had a chance to coach Andrew for a couple of months now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, very solid player, great compact swing with a lot of speed. and plays multiple positions. He pitches, he catches, plays outfield, even a little infield, I think, if needed.
What's his primary position?
I would say his primary position is going to be somewhere in the outfield, and with his speed, he can play center or corner. So that's rare that you find someone that can play all three.
Yeah.
But the more I've seen him too, he's become a really good catcher. He's a pretty
Oh,
good
yeah.
catcher,
That's
so-
right. Okay, so literally plays everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 the count to Hover. We've got 4 fields here at Indian School Park. This is the former San Francisco Giants spring training facility, right? And then, as you were mentioning earlier, this is where the minor league.
Yes, this is where the minor league. They have their spring training. The big league spring training's up the way there a little bit, but great facility over here. Fields that you can tell are pristine.
Yeah.
And they really take care of this place. Just outside.
3-1 now to Hover. So Brand falls behind on the leadoff. Arizona Warriors are based out of kind of the East Valley of Arizona. Mesa, Chandler Gilbert draws the walk. A couple players also from Scottsdale on the team. And Warriors, they went, is it 3-0, I think, in pool play? Did they have 3 pool play games?
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0, ended up the number 1 seed. Well, it looks like Hover's running for himself, even though he's pitching.
That's that speed, right? It's tough to turn down.
That's that speed. It's a tough situation because, as a coach, you a lot of times, a lot of people don't realize that, pitching and base running and doing all that, it can take the wind out of you and get you tired for that next inning. So, any chance I get, I try to get the pitcher out of there.
Yeah.
Just to
take some pressure off of him, allow him to get some water, right?
Relax in the dugout.
I mean, it's sunny, right? It's not hot, but it is sunny, so and he's going to be working out there, hopefully going, a good amount of innings. I was talking to Coach Michael Yank before the game, and he was saying, he's going to start Hover and hopefully get 4 good innings out of him, and then, bring in a relief.
It was a good pitch by Miles there, right on the inner half, fastball.
This is number 5, the starting shortstop, Caleb Dan Sizen. Check Hover over there.
Looks like Caleb has chosen to go Woody.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did hear that. This is 14U division. They're able to use the BB Core bats.
Oh, good pitch, inside part of the plate. Caleb fouls that off.
I'm looking around the field, Freddie, and 340 to left.
Yeah.
308 to right, but I mean, how tall is that fence?
That's high.
That's about 30, 40 feet. And then 421 to right center. I was looking at the Google Maps of the field, and it kind of has a lot of cuts to it out there, right?
Stays up with the off speed there.
1-2 count now to Dan Sizen. Over with the leadoff walk. He's the pitcher. And on deck, we have number 44, Cam Caminiti.
Runner's going, another breaking ball.
And that'll be strike 3. So Hover takes his base out there at second. And Dan Sizen's going to head back to the dugout. That'll be 1. What'd you see on that pitch there, Freddie?
He stayed up and away with it, and he got the call. I think it kind of froze Caleb a little bit. With 2 strikes, it's tough.
Way to go, coach! Dance over there.
That one.
Fastball up and away right there.
Yep. Fouled off. We
You
got
know,
good.
sometimes people don't realize, you know, when the runner's going, there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
You sometimes freeze up a little bit, and you know that could have been something Caleb was doing right there. Just
He was maybe watching the runner
Right.
going, you know. Yeah, exactly.
that's a great piece of hit.
Went with it the other way, and he's going to find himself over at first base with an infield single.
That's a great piece of hitting right there. Miles really painted that on the outside corner, and he was able to throw his hands at it and get that line drive. Good effort by the third baseman.
Now we've got the number 4 hole hitter, Lucas Shannon. Runners at first and second. Both good speed on the base pass. What are you thinking here if you're Shannon?
I'm thinking get a pitch I can drive. I'm in that cleanup spot, and I want a pitch I can drive. So even though that was a strike right there, that hit the outside corner, and as a hitter, there's not much you can do with that pitch, so that's a good take right there.
0-1 to Shannon. Brand delivers the pitch. That's going to be high, 1-1.
So they're working
Working away.
Working away. So Shannon's a big, strong kid, and I don't want to leave anything over the plate.
Went down, good block by the catcher. Keeping the runners stationary.
I like Miles' composure on the mound. I think he's trying to hit that outside corner. He's working up there
Sticking
with
with
the
the game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a plan out there, and you can tell.
He's not just going to give in
Right.
to try to get the out.
Oh, that one's big.
And that one's driven
Catcher
deep.
set up.
So right to center field.
Catcher set up outside, and that one stayed middle in. And good piece of swinging.
Yeah, good.
Hitting right there.
Good contact. A little bit of the equalizer there, as we were talking about with these BB4 bats.
Right.
You know, last year these kids were swinging drop fives, and that ball might have been touching the center field fence.
Right.
So 2 outs, runners at first and second for, I believe, number 45, Ryan Penny, 24. So he's got runners at least one in scoring position.
See, those are strikes, but those are, as a hitter, those are tough. Even if you hit that, there's not much you can do with that pitch. So Miles is doing his job, and that was a good
Getting
job
ahead in the count.
by not swinging.
Yeah. Came inside on that one. What do you got there, Freddie?
I'm not sure. That's he stayed in the batter's box, and that's the hitter's box. So I'm not sure why they would call that. You know, as hitters, you're taught to stay in the box. That's your batter's box. Put your head down, turn away so you don't get hit. But he was in the box, so I'm not sure what the umpire saw there.
Well, that'll be 3 outs for Club Allstar as they get themselves out of a little bit of a jam. And the Warriors are going to head back out for another inning. We've got Andrew Hover will be on the mound. Again, this is
Coach Michael Yank will talk to him and say, that's where you just stay still.
Yeah.
Just stay still. That way the umpire has no reason to call anything.
This is Sports from Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back. We are back. Again, this is the Triple Crown Spring Championships number 5, 14U division. This is bracket day. Effectively, it's also the quarterfinal matchup for both of these teams. To win it all, you have to go this one plus 2 more.
Yes, I think some teams for Club All-Stars, they got to win 4 to win it all, right?
They got to win 4 today.
We've done 3. We've played 3 in one day. I've never had to play 4 in one day.
Yeah, that's a
lot of baseball.
You got to have a lot of pitching, but also you just got to have the legs, right? You guys get tired out there. And we've got a new broadcaster joining us. Welcome, Ryan. That's his. What's up?
Yeah, that's his signature.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that looks like a cutter right there. That just cut outside. Looks like we have number 9 Buckley.
Yeah, it's number 9.
So right here, Buckley's just looking for one pitch, one spot, something he can drive.
And there for a strike from Hover. Count now 2-1. Freddie, we're going to talk about gloves. Playing a little glove clip a second ago. Okay, we're going to talk about your glove of choice. And there for a strike. So let me adjust my camera.
Spot outside corner. Ball 2-2.
So this Arizona Warriors team sponsored by Dean Marini. So a lot of the stuff that we do and talk about is the Wilson Sporting brand.
Looks like Kenny's going to have some room.
Right off the top of the fence. So, talking about gloves, what's your glove of choice, right?
My glove of choice is the Wilson 18,000 1786. 1786 is an 11.5-inch glove, so I used an 11.5-inch. I'm a Wilson fan through and through.
Okay. Did you always have Wilson?
Yep. When I was in high school and stuff like that, we just used whatever we could get our hands on. So I used Rawling, I used a bunch of different things, and just nothing bad about any other company. I just fell in love with the Wilson glove. Very easy to break in, and it just felt so good with my hand. That pitch ran in on. That's a nice pitch.
Looks like he's gonna kind of brought it down right in front of his body on the catch. It's dangerous.
I know we're talking about it a lot, but Homer's ball is just moving.
It's
crazy.
Moving.
I guess I don't. I'm usually coaching third, so I don't get to see the kind of movement that you guys get to see back here.
Yeah. It is moving, and now we've got the starting pitcher for Club All-Star, number 00, Miles Brand.
Miles doing a good job on the mound.
Keeping the hitters off balance on the mound. Let's see how he does at the plate. Smoke directly back, almost catches the on-deck guy. Ryan, what's your glove of choice? It's a good question. Do you have a favorite? Just what is your favorite glove? And what kind of glove is that? 2 Wilsons here. I went down and in, 1-1. One thing about Hover Freddie is he's got that Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
Look to him a little bit, right?
Yeah. Nice pitch right there. Good pitch, good swing.
Down and away. Comes up high.
comes up really high. Little shake to it.
Yep. A lot of these kids I've been noticing, they kind of try to incorporate that Johnny Cueto kind of thing, right? Where they've got a little bit of a different delivery here, different there, try to keep the hitters guessing. Do you think that's effective?
I think it can be, yes, if you can control it. I think so. You know, I talk with our hitters and pitchers a lot, and hitting's all about timing. So when you have one motion every time, they're timing you. So if you can mix in a slide set here or give a little bit different just to throw them off the timing a little bit, it can be effective.
Yeah.
But you don't want them to do so much movement that it's
that they can't throw strikes.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Down now 2-2 to Brand. Over goes high and away. That'll be ball 3. Counts now full.
See, right now, the left fielder's shaded really towards the lines. There's a huge gap in left center.
Oh, wow. That's a great pitch.
That's
Full count. Goes with the slider.
That's impressive.
I hadn't seen many of those either from him, you know. So for him to just pull that out on the full count.
I mean, if you're Miles there, that's
a good at bat. Yeah.
That's a great at bat. That's
great at bat, yeah.
For, you know,
you're thinking fastball.
For that fastball,
So over now, he's got 1 strikeout.
Brendan, I must say, this is a pretty impressive setup you have here.
Being
back here, there's a lot of
cables
and stuff going on that is way over my head. I'm sure I can only imagine how much work goes into it. So I applaud you for.
Thank you.
For
that's a good pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I applaud you. You know, a lot of families back home, especially during these times, that can't get out to the games. I mean, everyone just loves it.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of work, though. A lot of fun. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's a tough one.
Looks like you got hit on the hand.
Looks like he's good. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Taking that one like a champ there. That one almost caught the hitter. Almost got him.
Yeah,
he ducked out just in time.
But I think that may have missed the hitter
and the catcher's glove. Yeah.
He just got the umpire. That's unfortunate there. These umpires are tough. You know, it's a tough job back there. You know.
Yeah. That's why I decided to go on this side. Well, that's a good pitch there. That one just a little bit high. 3-1 now to Escalante. Yeah, it's a grind out there. You know, I've taken some off the arm, and actually have taken a couple in the cup. Oh, yeah. That was not fun. I was out at Goodyear at the Reds spring training complex, and the sun was directly in center field, which I'm sure as a hitter you've had that before, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good pitch there on the outside, 3-2. So the catchers couldn't see the pitch, and they wanted to delay the game, and I said, hey, we've got to keep playing. Well, little did I know that would eventually come back to bite me. The catcher completely missed it. Fastball right down the middle. He was set up outside, and the pitch came right down the pipe, and he couldn't even see it, and it caught me. So, talk about sweating.
There's that cutter again.
He's going to get out of it here, it looks like.
Looks like both pitchers settle down. Over could have trouble finding a strike zone early on, getting used to the mound and things like that, and he's settled down a little bit.
So, Freddie, we talked about your favorite glove.
Yes.
I've got a little special here. See if I can get it loaded in time.
you got going?
Oh boy. I always got something up my sleeve, Freddie.
I noticed.
All right, please enjoy this.
Hey! Don't be messing with the glove. You definitely don't want anybody, especially with a bigger hand, in your glove. A lot of times the glove is gonna, help you dictate what you do on the field. Could save a game. I take care of my glove more than anything. I mean, I always put my glove a certain way on the dugout. Don't put it in a baseball bag. I don't do any of that stuff. I mean, if we ever had a road trip, I'd carry it with me on the bus or the plane. I always stick something in there and then put it in my bag. But in spring training, I don't keep it in the bag. I keep it out. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to play good defense, so a glove was always important to me, and being able to work it in and getting used to it and getting that mold to where you want it, is fun. For me, the glove's more sentimental. I mean, you try to take care of it as best as possible, and I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not the fastest guy, I'm not the strongest guy, but I feel like I've been fortunate and blessed to be where I'm at, but I've worked hard for it. This is how we make our living, playing defense and hitting at the plate. I definitely take a lot of pride in my gloves.
Did you know I would have something like that up my sleeve?
I didn't. I was not anticipating that.
Talking about gloves. So that's the Wilson A2000 1786.
Yes.
And you were trying to talk while that was going. So what were you going to say?
So what I was going to say was, when you get to spring training, usually, if you wear Wilson, if you wear Rawlings, if you wear Mizuno, whatever it is, they'll usually bring 5 or 6 gloves for you to have for spring training in the season. But what's crazy is, they do phenomenal jobs with them. But out of the 5 or 6, you may only have 2 that feel really good. So I was
Even the same fit and everything?
even the same, yeah, because they're all handmade.
Okay.
So the cuts are different a lot of the time. So like me and my buddy Jack Wilson, who I played with, he'd get some cuts that he didn't feel comfortable with. I'd get some cuts, and we'd swap gloves.
Really?
He'd take mine, and I'd take his. Yeah, that one just got away from Miles. But yeah, I was a huge stickler on my gloves when I played college and everything like that. I used to always keep it in my bag, travel with it on the plane. I never wanted it in my bag to get ruined. So I figured the better I took care of it, hopefully it would take care of me when I needed it.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yep. 2-2 count now. This is the catcher, number 11, Hector Villanueva. Oh, 3-2. I guess I missed the first pitch. And you were talking about that in the video there, that, goes everywhere with you, right?
Oh yeah. I always had my glove with me, and even now when I coach, I try to keep it on as much. If I could wear my glove at third base,
You would?
I would, as third base coach. A lot of times balls get hit, so people joke around, if we go to baseball games and stuff, and you as a baseball player, you always have your glove on. Well, when you're in the stands and have no control, and you just have your hands, I'm running away. I'm out of there.
Right.
But if I had my glove,
You just feel safe.
Yes. Ouch. Oh, that got the catcher right in the knee. I think right on the kneecap.
Right above the shin guard, you think, or?
No, I think that through the shin guard. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you have to have a different mentality to be a catcher.
Oh, yeah.
It is not easy.
You got to be a dog behind the plate. So,
and here's the thing, when you look at a lot of big league managers, most of them are catchers.
That's right.
They, when you're a catcher, you're dealing with pitchers, you're a hitter, you see the whole field. You got to be involved in everything. So, tons of respect for catchers and all the work they have to put in.
So going back, talking about your glove, one thing I know about you, watching you in practice and with BP, you can't throw BP without your glove on.
No.
It's just, it doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. Like throwing a ball without a glove on doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Not that you need it, because you're
Not
usually
that I
behind
need
an
it,
L
'cause I'm behind
screen.
the screen. But it just doesn't feel right. When I was a kid and coming up, not nowadays, there's a lot of people, but especially nowadays, you see kids, they have their bats everywhere they go.
Yeah.
They want their bat. I want to hit. I was opposite. I was at my glove. And I would want to throw a tennis ball against the wall. And just, I always wanted to feel like, for me, having my glove at all times was more important than having my bat with me.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to let him take a couple. He's going to stay in there for now.
Oh, good. That's good to see.
Oh, no warm-up pitches. He says I'm good. This is the starting third baseman, number 32, Brady Mitchell.
Yeah, Brady.
Villanueva advanced on the pass ball there. And Mitchell's swinging that DeMarini Goods. That's one of the bats that we have featured here today as well. That one gets away.
Oh, he's poor catcher. He's hurting a little bit right now. He's fighting through it.
Like you said, a lot of catchers are the guys on the team that, I mean, not only do their knees probably suffer the most long term, right? But they take a lot of balls off the
And here's the
chest
thing,
protector.
When you're a catcher, especially on those hot days, people don't realize that it affects your hitting.
Oh.
You have no legs when you go up to the plate.
Great point.
So you're catching. By the time you come up to hit, your legs are like jello. They're wobbly, they're weak. So
that's a great point. Yeah. Well, and going back to Villanueva, he's a catcher, so they let him stay in front as well.
I noticed that. But Hector's got some good speed. Hector's a pretty fast player. So I'm not sure who made the last out for Hector.
That was Penny.
Okay.
He was out on the interference.
Okay. So,
and I think I'm going to say the Warriors, they're batting 11. I want to say they only have 11.
Okay.
So it would be the last batted out, to your point there.
So and there's sometimes too where the catchers say, hey, I want to run myself. And so a lot of times you'll let them run until 2 outs, and then
get back in the dugout, get a drink,
and then
get your
gear on.
Yeah. It's number 45, Dean Hernandez. Mitchell walks, so got 2 walks to lead off this inning. Still no outs. Was able to lay off that one high and in.
I overheard a couple people talking next to us saying he's hit 80 today, so Miles throwing some good velocity.
Yep. He had good command and good poise in that first inning, but a little bit of trouble here with 2 runners in scoring position. Quick conference. Cameras all around the ballpark today. Try to catch all the action for you if you're joining us live or on replay. We feature most of our games on YouTube through SportsStream Arizona.
Oh,
just missed that one.
Great pitch, way to battle back. Coach Floyd went out there, just told him to relax. Stay composed, you're fine. But that's definitely the pitch you're looking to hit.
And he got it again. 2 times in a row.
Just a little late on those. Way to battle back. Miles.
Tag it.
Gave it to him again.
You got a tag here. See right there, you don't want to go.
Good job, kid. Good job, kid.
Sack fly to center.
Great at bat to get the sack fly. However, the ball was deep enough so you know the center fielder's not going to go home with that. If that's a good throw by the shortstop, it's out at third. So.
I will plate 1, so the Warriors tied up on the sack fly from Hernandez. And now we've got number 17, Alex Medrano.
So right now, as a base runner, the infield's in. So you got to make sure it gets through the infield. You don't want to make that out at home. And as a hitter, you're thinking, get something deep in the air. Try to get that run home the way you can.
Another sack fly.
That's the pitcher looking to hit. Got that up.
Good. Go out, get in the chat.
Looks like he's using the bomb bat.
Yeah, that's that. How do you describe it? It's part wood, part.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really tough to break. We use those in the minor leagues. Actually, that's what I use. And what's funny is a lot of these guys are using woods nowadays. I don't think I was my senior year in college when I started. So, like,
You talked
just
about
for
that,
one
yeah.
thing, like it wasn't until I got to the minor leagues where I really used the wood bats. So, I mean, I know it's tough. Those wood bats are tough. It's a different field. They're heavier. You got to. If you don't hit it on the sweet spot, you feel it in your hands.
Yeah. 1-2 count on Medrano.
Oh, nice hit. Yeah. 12-6 curveball right there.
Got him looking.
Great pitch for Miles. Way to work out of that.
That'll be 2 outs as we have number 21, Dylan Lopez. So Brand walked the first 2. That leadoff guy ended up coming in on the sac fly.
Got the call on the outside corner, 0-1.
Just a little bit too far outside. We're going to check on the comments on YouTube. Ryan, would you mind pulling up YouTube and see what people are saying? Feel free, guys, to put some comments up there. Let us know where you're tuning in from. On there for a strike. Let us know where you're from, who you're cheering for. Also, we'll take a minute here and ask some questions. All right. No comments yet. Nolan Weiss, 1K on the way. Yes, sir. And Lopez goes down looking.
That was a great sequence for Miles right there. He went outside corner for strikes, and then busted him inside. That's a tough sequence right there as a hitter to hit, and quite a battle. So what do we got? 1-1 game?
1-1 ball game. We're in the top of the third. And this is win or go home, right? So in bracket play, there is no tomorrow. Got to win this one to advance. And so as one of our viewers was mentioning, make sure to subscribe to SportsStream Arizona. Catch all the action as we do live baseball, soccer, basketball. Maybe next year, maybe we'll do some football. I'm joined here by, see, I put it up. There we go. There you go. Oh, I'm not Commander King. Joined here by head coach of the Chandler Stars, Freddie Sanchez, former major leaguer, USC fanatic.
Yes. I did not go there, though. I just grew up in LA, and that was my team growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I, diehard football, college football, and try to get out when the baseball team comes out here to play ASU or U of A.
Oh, yeah, you don't watch those games, too? How is their baseball team usually?
They're getting better. When I was growing up, they were
the
powerhouse. And so they got a new coach from LMU, Loyola Marymount this year, his first year. So we'll see how they do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is number 7, the 8-hole hitter. You got good eyes, Freddie. You let me know if you can get that last name.
I'm gonna look at the jersey. I feel like I have a better shot at that. Up and in. Marin. And like I said, I apologize if I say any names the wrong way.
Ooh, that one just gets out foul. More than likely, Freddie will have somebody who will chime in and let us know that we're butchering the last name.
Yes.
Please
do.
They do. They, I get people who come over and like, it's a great broadcast, but
Right. I think maybe we may have to reiterate that these games are being streamed. Maybe to have the coaches really
give us a better little card.
right.
What'd you see there? So I saw it looked to be a check swing, right? And the catcher asked for it, but the umpire didn't give it to him. Kind of looked like
the check.
He didn't allow him to check down to first base.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
If you ask for it, you usually
Yes.
get it, right?
Yes.
Unless it's clearly not.
It doesn't do any harm to the home plate umpire.
No, it really doesn't.
That's part of
That's what he's there
job.
for.
That's what he's there for. They got the better angle.
And again, so I have umpire experience, and if you're that guy over there in your head, you know the call you're going to make, but you cannot give a signal unless your partner asks for it.
Correct.
So, who knows? He could have called down there and he could have given them a strike.
Right.
But because he didn't, play continues, and there's a strike. Good little off speed there from Hover, or maybe a cutter again, right? That's catching the outside part of the plate. Full count. We have a catching change too, it looks like.
You're right. Oh, baby. Inside corner, big kids.
Boy, Andrew.
It's done that a couple of times. This is Bedford. Reed Bedford. Starting center fielder. Hover went 1-2-3 in the last inning. Oh, check it out. It's a good pitch right there.
From the first inning.
Yeah, he allowed one on a leadoff walk in the first inning, went 1-2-3 in the second. He now has, I believe, 2 strikeouts.
That balk didn't help either.
No, it did not. No. I went high and inside of Bedford. Count now 1-1. Again, Club Allstar, they're batting 10. So Bedford and then Castillo, and then they'll return to the top of the lineup with Sell.
Come get it. Charge it.
Nice. Oh,
Play, Brady.
Good effort right there. Came and got that beautifully and did everything right. Just the runner had some good speed and was able to beat it up. Another cutter right there from Hover.
Look at that. What's going on there, Freddie?
Big lead over there. Brady, keep it back. Come on in.
Base runner might be trying to get in his head very quickly, Baseball's a mental game, right?
Believe me.
What did Yogi Berra say? It's 90% mental.
Coming in.
It's going to get brought down by Penny. One pitch, one out there to Castillo. So Bedford breaks infield single.
Play from Ryan Penny right there.
Yeah, some off
Proper
side
angle on
quickly.
that drop step. If you don't take that proper angle, you get stuck on your heels. Opened up his hips. Got 2 down.
This is the leadoff hitter. This is Brock Sell. He walked in his first at bat. Starting shortstop for Club Allstar. Swinging the Cat 8.
Runner's on. Change up.
He's going to be in there safely.
Nice pitch right there.
Bedford's got good speed. He advances to second. See if he tries to take another base.
Block.
What's the block? What's the block for? Can you talk to him about it?
All right, Freddie.
So he doesn't do it again?
Okay, so I think I heard right here at home plate didn't come set. I think it was the call, maybe a quick pitch. What I thought at first, and by the way, a balk is no pitch, so even though he delivered, that's no pitch, so it counts now 1-1. But I thought maybe it was he kind of turned all the way around, and if that foot crosses the rubber on the backside, you don't go to the base, and then you deliver the pitch. That's a balk, but it was actually that wasn't what it was. It was a quick pitch, which I think was the same balk he got in the first inning, right? It was kind of a quick pitch.
You got room? You got room? Ah! Two hands.
Kind of lazily sat under that one.
Already good job. Keep talking to him. Clear your mask next time.
Once you get that glove below your knees, those are tough catches.
Yeah, your eye level changes,
Eye level,
right?
everything, yeah. You really want to catch that above. See if that would be costly for
Yeah.
Green here.
Over with a long pause. Look at his pitch outside. So, yeah, catching change. We've got Lucas Shannon behind the plate. First base, Ryan Penny. Second base, Justice Yank. Shortstop, Dan Seisen. And over at third is Mitchell. 2-2 count to Sell.
That's a good piece of hitting by Sell. That's a tough pitch, but 2 strikes. Great job battling, fighting that off.
It's a good little battle here. We got runner at third base. That's the go-ahead run for Club Allstar.
Nice pitch. That a baby. Boy, Andrew.
Gibson looking. Yep. So Sell with the strikeout looking. He's 0 for 1 today, and the Warriors are going to come back up with leading off. I believe we have the second baseman, Justice Yank, and then we'll return to the top of the order. Again, this is Sports Room Arizona coming to you live. We'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back. I'm going to have a commentator step in for me. Who's stepping in?
It's Ethan.
Ethan, come on. Let's go, E. You've never been on the mic. Let's go. Let's coach Freddie. Come on, E. All right, Rhino, sit down. I need one of you to do the balls and strikes.
Oh my god.
And switch to you only need to do camera 1 and 2 because camera 2 gets a whole lot.
Ethan should have to do it, but
Whoa, there we go.
got Justice Yankup.
Justice Yank leading off.
He came back from an arm injury recently. How do I work this?
Oh, nice swing. Middle in fastball to Justice.
Yeah.
Nice swing right there.
It's a good swing. How does he do
Back
this?
to the top of the lineup, we got Andrew Holzer up. Justice Yank on first.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got this. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm ready. Strike on the outside half. Pitcher's been hitting the outside corner the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
It's been effective.
And like we talked about, that's a tough pitch to hit as a hitter.
Yeah.
You don't want to swing at that pitch.
Yeah, you can't really do damage on that.
For your first strike.
0-2 count.
Oh,
He came in on it. Strike 3.
As a hitter right there, you gotta try to fight that off.
Yeah, you gotta fight that off. That looked like it was right in his zone though. Lone inside fastball. It's like he could turn on that.
Miles has done a great job of working away and coming
Yeah,
inside.
he's hitting the spots really well.
Now batting, number 5, Caleb Gansizen.
Tries to pick off safe by good amount.
We have 1 out.
1 out, bottom of the 3rd inning. Tied 1-1. Tries again, he's safe. See if he can lose a runner up. Good take.
Down.
Yep. Are these like minor league umps or major league umps or something?
That I don't know.
They're pretty good. Setting up on the outside half again. That might drop. That drops, yep. It's a good base for me. Yep.
Just dropped down in front of the left fielder.
Yep.
So we got first and second, 1 out.
Second, 1 out.
All right, Ken, here we go.
Number 44, Ken.
He had a line drive to the third baseman last at bat.
You got everything right?
Yep. It's definitely not as easy. Oh, wait, no, I don't have a runner second.
Down, rolling away. Ball 1.
Got my first base camera set up over there.
Now you can talk. I'm not that good at that.
It's all right. Ooh, that was a close one, too.
First play of second.
So we got 1 out. Runners at first and second. Infield fly rule's in effect here. Brian, do you know what the infield fly rule is?
Well, to pop up to the infield with runners on first and second base, so it's an automatic out, even if it drops.
Ooh. As a base runner, are you allowed to go?
Yeah, if you want to, but you gotta tag up.
It's a good pitch. Staying outside the can.
Freddie, how important is base running?
Base running is huge. That is
Something that you focus on a lot.
something that I try to focus on a lot. Yes, especially as when the games start to get closer going forward, and they are the difference between a win and a loss. And we can put a lot of pressure on the defense with base running. It can force errors. It can force defense to be on their toes. So I take a lot of pride in working on base running and trying to get these guys ready.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want them to have just as much confidence on the base paths as they do on defense or hitting or on the mound. And the beautiful thing about base running is you don't have to be fast to be a good base runner.
Right. And obviously speed can get you out of some tough situations, but if you've got a good heads up on what's going on,
Your heads up, you anticipate properly, have good reads, those make you a good base runner.
Whoa.
High fastball gets away.
Stuck in the fence.
That ball is we saw that one perfectly. So that ball's technically out of play at that point. I believe he got the call right, but a ball that's out of play actually might be another awarded base. However, it's at the time of the pitch, so again, kind of a tough one there as the ball gets stuck right in the fence.
Right.
I wanted to go out and poke it. It was right here next to me. We got 2-1 or 3-1. You can do that part.
Infield is in.
Ooh, that's a good swing.
It's a good swing.
How's that one off?
Nice pitch from Miles. So right here,
What,
we
Cam?
talked about earlier,
Right away on here, kiddo.
want to stay away from a ground ball, get something in the air, get that RBI home.
Infield in, so there's...
If you're Club All-Stars, you want to keep that ball down and try to get a ground ball.
Straight at bat.
All right, Lucas, here we go,
Through the
kid.
count full
You're counting
and
me.
awarded.
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded with the number 4 holder, Lucas Shannon.
Go to work.
Your Arizona Warriors, DeMarini, this is where you want to be. Shannon sent one directly out to center in his first at bat. Hard hit. That'll do the job here, won't it, Freddie?
Yes, it will.
Good spot.
Good spot, staying up and away.
Shannon kind of stepped out a little bit on that one, it looked like.
I'm 30.
See Dan Sizen with a wall. 1 for 1.
All right, kid. Let's go, Lucas. You're counting me. Line drive.
Sorry, Caminiti with a walk. Dan Sizen did walk as well.
No, Caleb had a hit, flare to base
flare to
hit
left.
to left that landed in front of the left fielder.
That a boy.
Yeah.
Get out there, that a kid.
Just a little bit on the
Going
side.
away. 2-1.
Bases loaded for Lucas. See if he can bring in a run here. Take that lead for his team.
That'll do it.
That might.
Almost had a little bit of trouble there, too.
Boy, Lucas, battle it up.
Good job.
Yep, sac fly from Shannon. That'll give the Warriors the 2-1 lead. Shannon just missed that one from sending it into the gap.
Actually, a little closer at home plate than I.
That was a little close, wasn't it?
The first baseman shouldn't have cut that. I feel like he'd have been out if he didn't. It was a good throw. It wasn't below his waist or
That was
anything.
actually a really good throw, and as a
That one
I still
catches
do that
Penny.
every time. As soon as I see someone about to get hit, or something,
Aye.
it hurts.
It does hurt.
Bases loaded for Hector Villanueva. Coach is coming out to make a mound visit. Talk to his pitcher, Miles.
So bases loaded again as we have the catcher, number 11, Hector Villanueva. He walked in his first appearance in the second inning. On deck, you've got Brady Mitchell. Looks like they're going to keep Brand out there. He's doing a good job. He's getting himself into some tough situations with runners in scoring position the last couple of innings. He's allowed 2 runs. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. Going right down the middle.
Yeah, you don't. Bases loaded like that. That's one thing that you're looking.
That's the pitch you're looking for.
Is one pitch to just drive. Oh, good. Nice scoop by the catcher there.
You get Dan Sizen over there at third base. Kennedy at second. Penny at first. 1-1 count to Villanueva. Side.
If you can, you really want to get a good secondary. Anything to the outfield, you want to make sure you're scoring.
Ball dropping. Kind of notice the spin on it too. That ball is almost like it's dying. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's a changeup or maybe he's just kind of getting tired. Maybe
he might just be letting up a little bit on his fastball to try to throw a strike.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's not a true changeup.
So 3-1 count to Villanueva. There's nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded. 2 outs.
Yeah, I agree about that.
Is that ball 4?
That's probably ball 4. I think that's ball 4, but Hector liked that pitch, and that was actually a good swing.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that right now. You're making sure the pitcher's going to the plate, and you're off and running.
But this is normal. It's normal for this time of year. Yeah.
Brand
Saturday.
delivers.
Yeah.
Sends that one deep into left center. Not as deep as I originally thought. Good. Squared it up. That's going to play 2 more for DeMarini. Villanueva with the 2 out, 2 RBI single.
Extends the lead.
Look ahead right away, kid, right away.
All right, get out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can.
And now we've got number 32, Brady Mitchell.
I don't know how I'm going to do this.
That is a defensive indifference.
Yep.
Ready, line drive.
Didn't make the throw.
Aggressive.
No steal.
No throw, no.
Barrel it up.
They're
Here you
going
go.
to give him that base. Good cut right there.
Brady.
2 count.
Gotta protect, kid. Anything close.
Rolling the third, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes into the game. I believe there's going to be a time limit on this game, just like in youth baseball.
That was a pretty darn good slider right there. That was
Gotta protect.
good pitch. laying off that was pretty impressive. It's a tough pitch to lay off.
Boy, good take. Come on, get aggressive.
Off the plate.
Grant thought he had it there.
Here you go, Brady.
Chase the high one. Not before. The Warriors do get a few more. They now have a 4-1 lead. We're going to head to the top of the fourth. Again, this is Sports Stream Arizona. Make sure while you're here to like and subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Facebook. Being joined here by head coach, former Major Leaguer Freddie Sanchez, wearing the Cardinal red and gold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Showing my team spirit for March Madness.
So where are we at in March Madness, Freddie?
We just finished the first round of games yesterday, and today starts the second round. So what would that be? The 32 teams left.
32, okay. How's your USC looking?
You know, they did surprisingly well. I don't want to say surprisingly, but you know, watching them all year, they're a team that can beat anybody, but also I feel like they can lose to anybody. And you know, they have a consensus top 5 pick in Evan Mobley, 7-footer. He's just a phenomenal basketball player. So they're doing good. They're doing good.
Does USC usually have a basketball team that makes it this far? Or is...
Well, they've had it a couple times, but generally overall, they're not a powerhouse basketball school. So it's good to see them when they can make the tournament. So we'll see how far they can go.
All right, so Andrew Hover is going to head back out. This is his 4th inning. He's been good in the last 2. He gave up 1 in the first. That was the leadoff walk to start the game. And he went 1, 2, 3 in the next. He's got 3 strikeouts today. As you've been mentioning, his ball's had a lot of movement to it.
Looks like the umpire again.
I don't know how much longer he's going to take. He does. It's the 2-hole hitter, Brady
Ericart?
Ericart? I must say I recognize this umpire now, Freddie.
Do you?
I do. I'll tell you in a second. On the side, we had this guy. Oh man, I think it was the beginning of our 12U season for the Chandler Stars.
Did we really?
We had him behind the dish. And I remember it because Rhino hit a home run and the team was coming out of the dugout to cheer him on. And he got very angry.
Really?
Yeah. And it just, you know, again, I could be wrong, but he's got the exact same build too. 3-0 now to Ericart.
So when you put up a 3 spot, you really just want to come out and throw strikes. You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to give free bases.
You don't want to give free bases.
Nice.
Just a little giving up a pitch. I like that. Ericart 3-1. Now he's looking dead red and see if he can drive something.
All the way back, 1 pitch at a time now, Andrew.
His job right now is base runners for Club Allstar. He's a base runner, so it's got to be his pitch.
That's not going to do it for Hover. Leadoff walk. Ericart draws the 5-pitch walk, and now you've got the 3-hole hitter, Mosley.
It was awesome. I was just about to say thank you very much.
He popped up to third base. It was a line drive to third base in his first at bat.
Good lead over there.
How many pitches is Andrew at right now?
a good question.
I can look it up.
It was 59 pitches. Okay.
Not
This
sure
is the
how
inning.
many pitches he's been throwing his last couple outings. I know he hadn't pitched that much before his last couple outings, so we'll see how deep great it is. How much does a slider look like?
There's no way ahead. 0-2 to Mosley. Got runner over at first. Over looking to get a ground ball here. Last time he led off with a walk. The guy came across. One outside, 1-2. On deck, you've got the number 4 hole hitter, McKee. Paused. See him looking out at second base, or do you think he's looking over his shoulder?
He's looking over his shoulder on the other side, actually. You don't see that too often.
No.
Whatever is comfortable for the pitcher.
Yeah. It's more of a peripheral thing, right? He probably really can't see.
Good try right there. Good try.
Did he get one?
Did his job, got the ground ball. Hector's throw to Justice was a little low, and Justice handled that pretty well.
Didn't throw it away. So fielder's choice on Mosley. And now we've got the 4 hole hitter McKee. Hit a ground ball to first base in his first at bat.
Justice Yank looking at the right fielder, so he's got to be moving on that in case the throw gets away. It's going.
Throw a little high to Yank.
It's tough. It puts a lot of pressure on the catcher when the pitcher's not sidestepping the runner, stealing off the late kick.
Pitch, high inside, ball 2.
Spot, kid.
So, Freddie, we were talking about Coach Michael Yank earlier. You and Yank have kind of joined together this year to make the organization. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we just, we played against each other for several years and getting to know him closer as far as, asking me to help coach the Arizona DeMarini team, Warriors team, and I agreed, and he has that beautiful field over at Stapley that takes
We
care
had
of.
some games there yesterday.
Yeah, there was some games there yesterday. It's becoming more and more tournament stuff over there, so it was just a great partnership that worked out great, and we'll see what else comes of it going forward. But right now it's great. I just love being on the field helping kids develop. That's my goal. That's what I love to do.
I think that's what the relationship's really all about, right? He does a good job of maintaining the field and, the team operational aspects, and then allows you to be on the field.
And that has made, obviously, what I do a lot easier. Not having to deal with fields.
In years past, you've had to kind of organize parts of that now you don't even have to worry about.
Good
Good pitch on the outside.
Beautiful spot.
Great from my end, and hopefully he feels the same from his end, and it just all works together. So now with sports becoming a big thing, and you know, it's I feel like everything's coming together.
Yeah. You can see McKee, the 4-hole hitter, swinging that DeMarini the goods. It's one of the most popular bats this year.
Yes.
Right up the middle.
Watch the ball.
Going to get through. So there's that leadoff.
There's that walk. They do it every time. So right there, Michael Lane's upset because Andrew's got to back up that throw home. And he wasn't there backing up.
So RBI single for McKee. And now this is 5-hole Buckley. Flew out to right field.
Spot, kid.
Good swing right there. Right about a back from over right there.
This might be his last inning.
Yeah.
You know, as Coach Yank was talking about, he's intending on him to at least go 4. Right? He's got 1 out here. 3 1/3, and as you mentioned, he's probably upwards 70 pitches or so now as he gets ahead of 0-2.
Smart here.
Starting to heat up a little bit, 73 degrees. So beautiful, though.
Oh, it's great.
No place we'd rather be, right?
Good spot.
Nice position.
Made quick work of Buckley there and gets him swinging. He's 0 for 2 today.
That's just a nice sequence right there.
So the leadoff walk came in on an RBI single from McKee, and now we've got the pitcher, number 00, Miles Brand. Brand is 0 for 1 today. He struck out in his first at bat.
Blowing away.
On the grass. See the defense pretty much playing straight up.
Falls outside.
Yes.
2-0.
Trying to finish the here. Get his team back up. Make up that run.
I mean, look, Homer's pitching okay. You know, besides those couple walks, he's right. All you really are asking for is the pitchers that they just keep in the game, and he's done that. Slider inside.
3-0 count now on Brand. Yeah, I think he's only has 2 walks.
Really, both of them scored.
And those are the only 2 runs that have come in.
It's crazy how that works.
Right?
That's a good spot.
That's a good swing.
You can see he's working a little bit slower. He's trying to just, again, kind of throw strikes and see if he can get his pitching opponent, Brand.
Is that a 3-0 swing?
That's a 3-0 swing. Alright, that was ball 4. So Brand draws the walk. Now we have Alex Escalante.
Down, Andrew.
What did Escalante do in his first at bat?
That I don't know.
I didn't write it down. I know he was the last guy out in that second inning. Runners at first and second.
Step on it.
Ground ball he needed.
There it is.
Looked like a cutter away right there.
That's just what he was looking for. His day might be done. Again, this is Sports Stream Arizona. We're coming to you live. This is Triple Crown Spring Championships number 5. And this is the 14U Division quarterfinal matchup. Got games going on behind us. The winner of this game will play at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And that'll be right here again at Field 2. And we're going to take a quick break. So here we go in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off this inning will be number 45, Gene Hernandez. Hernandez with an RBI today. Get a sac fly to center. He sends the first pitch. That one high. Should be playable over there by the second baseman. It's 1 pitch, 1 out for Brand.
That's what you're looking for if you're Miles right
Yeah.
now.
Now we've got the 9-hole hitter, Alex Medrano. Alex struck out looking. I think he's going to be able to beat that out. He does, and the throw gets away. But he's going to be over there safely, staying at first base. Now you've got
Good effort by the shortstop there. Just tough play.
It was kind of a do or die.
Hit hard.
Yeah.
Those are the do or dies.
Yeah.
And looks like you had plus speed on the running, so
yeah.
that was great effort. Miles is doing his job though.
Swing and miss from Lopez.
Good swing.
Lopez struck out in his first at bat looking. On deck, you've got the 11-hole, number 7, Justice Yank. Freddie Lopez is wearing number 21 today.
I know.
It's a familiar number
saw
to
that.
you.
Very familiar.
So when you came up, what were your numbers that you wore for the different teams? So first, the Red Sox was your first team in the Bigs, right?
My first number with the Red Sox was number 52.
52.
Here you go, Rook.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here, take this. And then, so I always wore 21. So my birthday is December 21st. So I've always been number 21. That's just been my number. So I've always been 21. Well, when I went to the Pirates, number 21 was retired by the great Roberto Clemente. So I figured, okay, I'll be backwards 21. Okay. I was number 12.
So that's how that happened?
So that's how that happened. Okay. So I became number 12. And then when I went to the Giants, Nate Shearholtz was number 21, and he offered it. Just offered it to me. He didn't really care what number he was, so it just worked out well. So I got to be 21 for the Giants.
All right, so 1-2 count to Lopez. Medrano got caught on the base pass. He was going, pitcher threw it over to first, and then easy play out there at second base. So So we don't have runner on first. Let me correct that. There we go. 2-2 count. Went high, 3-2 now.
I feel like it's pretty quiet now.
Yeah.
There's no. That might be from the umpire. Shut
Yeah,
it down
it could
early.
be. It could be.
But it got real quiet. You know, it's a close ball game. 4-2.
It is.
So this is, you know.
We still got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Both starting pitchers had to work. Lopez takes ball 4 on the outside.
Good bat from Dylan. Now batting, we're gonna have Justice Yank. We got the rally started.
That's right. What did he do that first at bat?
Remember, line drive in between short and third.
Okay.
Got on first, and that started the rally for DeMarini. So Justice is gonna try to look to build on that.
Dylan, one of those 13U kids, a part of the organization,
Yeah.
was playing up this weekend with DeMarini. We were talking about Dylan last weekend in the USSSA Spring Super NIT. That was his first weekend back on the hill.
Yes.
Yeah, what did you think about him last weekend as he came in and closed a couple games?
Oh man, he was lights out.
Yeah.
Just a true warrior. I mean, he hadn't pitched in how long? And he came in there and nothing phased him.
No,
Went in there,
it was
two
almost
strikes,
like he
two
didn't have that gap.
Almost like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. So he went out with an arm injury in August, and then he took, 4 months off.
Yeah.
Went to rehab for a strike. And then, but I mean, you talk about that COVID shutdown. Right? I'd say the last time Dylan was actually out on the hill was February or March of last year. So a complete year in between. And that was at 12U.
Yeah.
So that was 54 feet.
Yeah, you're right.
So he goes from that to last weekend, 60.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that was impressive.
Outside, I say strike 3, though. 3 outs.
Not sure what he's saying.
Maybe he's asking about the count. Maybe he thought it wasn't 3. Let's see. Let's get something else going here, Freddie. So we do have a pitching change. Number 21, Dylan Lopez. We were just talking about him.
Speaking of
him, he's going to come in and look to close this thing out. If time allows, he will need to go at least 3 innings. His team has the lead. What kind of pitches does Dylan have?
Dylan throws a fastball, slider, and changeup. So he's got a good repertoire. Last weekend, his slider was really
kind of was put away.
for him.
Yeah.
He was painting with his fastball. So anytime you can locate your fastball and get that off speed working, I mean, it's going to be a good day.
The Club Allstar, they are trailing 2 as we go to, I believe this is the 8th-hole hitter, Marin. Escalante grounded out his last at bat. So for Club Allstar, it's 8, 9, 10. Then they'll return to the top of their order. They're facing the new pitcher, number 21, Dylan Lopez.
So these games are 2 hours or 2 hours and 15? Or?
I want to say it's 2 hours. I think that's the time. No cloud coverage today. Some of these March days are beautiful, though.
Oh,
I mean, again, that's why they hold spring training here in Arizona.
it is. Today's probably the nicest day we've had in a long time. Like,
Yeah.
just pure, like,
First pitch in there for a strike to Marim. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Squared that one up, but now he's behind
swing
0-2.
right there. That's the kind of swing you want to take. Now he's got to protect.
Just going with the
Slider.
slider.
Yeah.
So let's talk about situational hitting. So, you know, a lot of these guys, they're starting to kind of learn the game a little bit more to a different level, right? So he's 0-2. When you're 0-2, what are you trying to do? Are you choking up on the bat? Are you...
I'm not choking up. I think choking up is all a preference for people. It's a feel. I was never one that liked to choke up. Now, obviously I wasn't a home run hitter or anything like that, but the approach I tried to always have was once I got 2 strikes, I was looking middle away and reacting in. And the reason I did that was usually when you're tending to look middle away, the ball gets a little bit deeper, so I can be prepared for that off-speed pitch without sitting off-speed.
Okay.
Especially at the higher levels, you never really don't want to sit off-speed because those guys are throwing, 90s, mid-90s, mid-upper
Yeah.
90s. So you're doing it the other way around. So you're always looking for that fastball and then adjusting to the off-speed.
I hear you saying that a lot to the
with 2 strikes because I don't ever want them to look off speed and then they get into the fastball down the middle because they're looking off speed. Like a lot of these guys have quick enough hands where they can look off speed with 2 strikes and still look fastball and still sit back on that. That's why I like to look middle away because if you look in, you're naturally going to want to start turning your hips with 2 strikes and you're going to be able to hit that outside pitch or stay back on that off speed pitch.
No one caught him.
Nothing free, kid. Nothing free.
Well, guys, there was some good advice right there from former major leaguer Freddie Sanchez. Batting title champion in, what year was it, 2006?
Yes, that was a long time ago.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was you and Miggy?
Miguel Cabrera, yes.
You and
Came down
Miggy
to
were
the last day.
the very last day. I was watching a video the other day, and I think you went 2 for 4 in your last day, which ended up giving you the title.
Yes, so, and actually Miguel Cabrera, as we all know, one of the greatest hitters. He's probably, obviously one of the greatest hitters ever played this game, but one of the best hitters I've ever seen up close and personal in an approach. He hit 3-4 holes his whole life, and that day they hit him leadoff to try to get him more
reps.
Yes.
Okay. And squared up. It's going to get over the head of the center fielder, Caminiti. Should see at least one come across. That's going to be a triple. That's, I believe, no, it looks like we might have had, no, okay, that's the leadoff hitter, Sell.
That
was well hit.
Swing right there.
Yeah.
Very well hit.
Putting his team now within 1. So Sell 1 for 2 today. He's got a triple and an RBI. I kind of noticed the center fielder a little bit. It looked like he misread it, right? Or was it just so well hit that it was
I think it was, I feel like his angle was a little off.
Yeah, because he came in and then it was going over his head, right?
Right. Great block right there to keep the tying runs from coming in. That's That's a big time block.
Yeah.
That ball gets away, that's a run, and now it's tied. So,
You know, it's easy for me to say behind the broadcast booth, just saying, "Oh, it looks like you took the wrong angle," but being on the field, right, and you know, totally different. And Lopez is going to get out of it.
and that right there shows you how big of a block Lucas just
Yeah,
had.
because that would have tied the game up. And then the next pitch is, yeah.
Come on,
All
guys,
right, so let's
get the
talk
front.
about. I want to show a little clip here. We're going to highlight some offense from Freddie Sanchez. Enjoy this.
That's in the air to left center field, and the Giants have their first lead of the night. Another double. It's 3-2 San Francisco. Locked in.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed that. So we were just talking while we were watching. So you were talking about the adrenaline in that game.
Oh, yeah. My first World Series game ever, you know.
Wow.
And
So that was game one.
that was game one.
That was game
in
one.
San Francisco, the place is going crazy. You're facing Cliff Lee. You know, you just got so much adrenaline going.
That's incredible. And Madison Bumgarner,
Yeah.
that was his rookie year.
Him,
And
Buster,
Buster Posey.
yeah.
So you were talking about how you guys were
Oh,
telling them, oh, you know,
yeah.
nice to win a World
Great.
Series your rookie year.
Yeah. You know, in their eyes, they're like, man, this is easy. My
This is
first
easy.
year, we won a World Series. Like,
We're going to do this every year now.
right.
Which the Giants almost kind of did that, right? I mean, won it in 10,
Yeah.
then 12,
Then 14.
then 14.
Every
So
other
every
year.
other year. This is the leadoff hitter, number 27, Andrew Hover. It's a walk and a strikeout. He's looking to get the bat started.
Andrew, 12 today.
Yeah, he went 4 innings,
It's a good game.
allowed 2, giving his team a chance to come away with the victory.
Great swing.
Yep, a little inside out right there.
That's a great piece of hitting right there.
So now he's trying to help out at the plate.
So we have a new pitcher in there now.
We do,
Looks like
okay.
Or is it still?
No, that doesn't look like. That is not
This is
Brand.
00.
We switch pictures.
So new pitcher.
It's the same number, but it's
Oh, okay.
the other.
This is Mosley.
Stealing all day back there. Stealing all day.
So Freddie, so this is also 00.
Okay.
But this is Tony Mosley.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say it didn't look like Brand, but they had the same number.
Yeah.
Hover still second.
And now Dan Sizen finds himself behind 0-2. He's 1 for 2 today. He struck out in his first at bat, singled to left. Mosley tries to get him to chase and is able to lay
That's a
off
good
of it.
0-2 pitch. That's a great 0-2 pitch right there.
We're here in the bottom of the 5th. We're about an hour and 50 minutes into the game. Warriors trying to add another run for insurance. They gave up one in the previous inning.
Work the count back. Good at bat.
Yeah. Still behind 0-2 quickly, and now it's full.
Good at bat.
Hey, great at bat, yeah. So now you've got for DeMarini, runners at first and second, no outs. And you're in your 3 hole with Caminiti. 1 for 1. Swinging the woody today.
Yeah. 3 or 4 guys on there.
Mm-hmm.
You swing woodies.
You were saying earlier you didn't swing a wood bat until college?
Yeah. Yep. And even then, that was only one time. You know, just for a workout and stuff.
Pop that one up. It's got a lot of spin to it, but that
So
thing's
really, I didn't consistently swing the wood till my
Line
first
drive,
year of
Lucas.
football.
Line drive,
Wow.
kid. Here we go.
I mean, talk about that. Like, do you emphasize that as a coach, like for these guys to be getting those reps with a wood bat at this age, or like is it more of just a preference kind of thing?
For me, I definitely don't emphasize it. It's all personal preference, whatever they want to do. You know, the reality is, and you speak for it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you step up in a high school game with a wood bat, your coach is probably going to.
Well, I mean, you know, everyone's using